For every swing, every moment, the Milwaukee Brewers fight. It's not just about hitting the ball, it's about leaving a legacy.
Hey, Brew Crew, welcome back to Brewers Fan Central, your ultimate hub for deep dives, insider news, and everything surrounding our beloved Milwaukee Brewers. Before we jump into the exclusive details of this new front office move, I have a quick but very important request for you. If you value accurate information, detailed stats, and coverage that truly understands Milwaukee's passion, hit that subscribe button right now and turn on the notification bell. Join our growing community to ensure you never miss a critical update on our team's future. Let's build the most informed MLB fan base together. Let's get straight to business because the hot stove is starting to heat up for the Milwaukee Brewers. We have important confirmation coming from extremely reliable sources. According to reporting by Ken Rosenthal of The Athletic and corroborated by our internal observations, the Milwaukee Brewers have finalized a major league deal with outfielder Akil Badu. This is a classic move by our front office, and it deserves a full dissection. Badu, 27, is no stranger to those who follow the AL Central, having spent the last 5 seasons within the Detroit Tigers organization. To contextualize who we are bringing to American Family Field, we need to look at this athlete's trajectory. Badu was originally a second-round pick by the Minnesota Twins in the 2016 draft, but it was in the 2020 Rule 5 draft that he really grabbed headlines, being selected by the Detroit Tigers. His rookie season in 2021 was undoubtedly the highlight of his career so far, and it is exactly this potential that the Brewers front office is trying to recapture. That year, as a rookie, he defied the odds. He played 124 games, posting a slash line of 436. We are talking about 13 home runs, 55 RBIs, and a stat that fits our style of play very well, 18 stolen bases. Additionally, he tallied 20 doubles and 7 triples, showcasing athleticism that covers the field well and generates runs. However, transparency is key here on the channel. The Akil Badu we are signing now is coming off a downward curve in performance, which explains his availability on the market. Since that magical rookie season, he has struggled to find consistency at the plate. He has only surpassed the 100-game mark in the majors once since then in 2023. And if we look at the snapshot of the last few seasons, specifically since 2022, he has accumulated 223 games with a batting line of just 201, 288, 23. In 2024, his participation was minimal, with most of his time spent in the minor leagues after being designated for assignment DFA by the Tigers in June. He opted for free agency at the end of the season, betting on himself to find a new home where he could revitalize his career. Therefore, the factual scenario is this: we are bringing in a 27-year-old athlete with undeniable physical tools, speed, and defensive capability, but who desperately needs an offensive reset. The major league contract indicates that the Brewers management sees something in his mechanics or peripheral data, suggesting that the Badu of 2021 is still there waiting to be unlocked by our hitting technical staff. It is a bet on talent recovery, not recent performance. Now, let's analyze the why behind this signing and how it fits into the operational philosophy of the Milwaukee Brewers under the leadership of Matt Arnold and his team. The acquisition of Akil Badu carries all the fingerprints of the smart, low-risk moves that have defined our franchise's recent success. The Brewers are not a team that traditionally wins the offseason by spending hundreds of millions on a single player. We win by operating on the margins, finding value where others see waste. Badu fits perfectly into this low-risk, high-reward mold First, defensive versatility is a crucial asset. Badu has the ability to play all three outfield positions with the usual uncertainties that a 162-game season brings: injuries, rest days, and roster rotation. Having an athletic lefty who can cover center field in an emergency or man the corners competently is vital. He brings speed to the bench, something our manager, Pat Murphy, knows how to utilize very well, whether to steal a base in a tight, late-game situation or to cover ground in the final innings. Looking at internal competition, Badu's arrival sends a clear message for spring training. Nothing will be given for free. He will compete for roster spots, possibly pressuring names that are on the bubble or serving as an insurance policy for our young talents like Jackson Chourio, Sal Frelick, and Garrett Mitchell. If Badu can replicate even partially his 2021 numbers, specifically his ability to get on base, 330 OBP that year, and his speed, he becomes a luxury bench piece or even a platoon starter against right-handed pitchers. There is also the Brewers lab factor. Our player development staff and hitting coaches have a respectable track record of taking players who were discarded by other organizations and extracting productive value from them. The fact that the Tigers gave up on him doesn't mean the talent has evaporated. Often, a change of scenery, a new voice in the hitter's ear, and a subtle mechanical adjustment are all a 27-year-old player needs to rediscover his rhythm. Financially, this move does not compromise our flexibility for other larger signings. It is a depth play that protects the team. If he doesn't perform in spring training, the cost was minimal, but if he does, we will have a productive outfielder in the prime of his physical age under team control. In short, the Brewers are a stockpiling athletic talent. In a competitive division like the NL Central, having viable major league options ready to step onto the field is often what separates division champions from teams watching the playoffs from home. Badu is a piece of this larger puzzle of depth and versatility. To sum up, the Milwaukee Brewers have added depth and speed to their roster with the signing of Akil Badu to a major league deal. It is a calculated bet on a 27-year-old player who has shown brilliance in the MLB but needs to regain consistency. It is the type of smart baseball move our front office loves to make. Now, I want to hear from you, Brewers fan. Do you see Akil Badu as a key piece for the bench in 2026 or just as temporary protection for spring training? Leave your honest opinion in the comments below. I read and reply to most of them. Would you like me to do a comparative analysis between Badu's defensive stats and those of our current backup outfielders for the next video? Let me know. Don't forget to like the video and share it with other Brew Crew fans. Until next time,